Imagine walking into a room and feeling the energy shift, not because you demanded attention, but because you commanded it without saying a word. People lean in when you speak. They remember what you say long after you've left. Jesus didn't just talk to people, he saw them. Not their flaws, not their status, but them. Instead, show them their worth believing in. Listen not just to respond, but to understand. Speak not to impress, but to ignite. Didn't you respect them more for it? That's the power of truth, wrapped in love. Jesus didn't avoid conflict, he redeemed it. When people tried to trap him with questions, he answered with wisdom that left them speechless. When they accused him, he responded with grace that left them disarmed. This is the second secret. Influence grows in the tension between boldness and love. Too much boldness without love, you're harsh. Too much love without boldness, you're ignored. But when you marry the two, that's when people listen. Look for the hidden greatness in others and name it out loud. That's how you turn casual listeners into lifelong followers. Not to attack, but to elevate. Maybe it's a conversation with a friend, a stance at work, or even a boundary you've been afraid to set. Do it with love. Do it with courage. Watch how your influence expands when you stop fearing pushback and start standing firm. The woman at the well, the tax collector in the tree, the fisherman full of doubt, he looked past what the world saw and spoke directly to their hunger. He didn't hoard his power, he gave it away. He sent out his followers to do greater things. And that's the ultimate test of real influence. Does it empower others or just inflate you? And that's the secret most of us miss. People don't follow titles or talent. They follow those who make them feel valued. They don't just listen, they follow. This wasn't magic, this was Jesus. And here's the shocking truth. His influence had almost nothing to do with miracles or sermons. It was something deeper, something anyone can learn if you're willing to see beyond the surface. Let's shatter the biggest myth first. Influence isn't about power, charisma, or even words. It's about presence. Here is the raw truth. We fail at influence because we're so busy trying to be impressive that we forget to be impactful. We post, we perform, we polish our image, but none of it sticks. Why? Because real influence isn't about you, it's about them. Jesus didn't walk around announcing how great he was. He walked into rooms and made people realize they were great. That's the golden key. The moment you help someone see their own potential, they'll never forget you. So how do you start applying this today? Stop trying to convince people you're worth following. Now let us talk about the uncomfortable side of influence. Because Jesus didn't win followers by being liked. He won them by being real. He called out hypocrisy. He flipped tables. He spoke hard truths with love. And here's what most of us get wrong. We think influence means keeping everyone happy, but the opposite is true. Real influence means being respected, not just approved. Think about the last time someone challenged you not to tear you down, but to lift you higher. Here is your challenge today. Find one place in your life where you've been staying silent to keep the peace and speak your truth. But here's the final, most overlooked secret. Jesus' influence wasn't just for people, it was through them.